30 seconds before you started talking.
30 seconds? You were just like sitting there nodding your head along with the music?
I was making silly faces and like pretending I was you and talking for a while. It was pretty funny.
That's weird, but also acceptable. We got an interesting docket for you today. The Binding of Isaac Daily Challenge, which we make up ourselves. The Choice Chamber Beta 1.2, which I'm excited to see some of the changes with. Some people in chat were like, hey, that's pretty, like, that update is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I asked the developer, I'm like, has there been a serious update since we played it? And he's like, well, the last time you played it was like April.
It's been a while.
Yes, there has been. Additionally, in the final section, probably Lethal League. Did we agree on Lethal League?
Yeah, we did Lethal League, and we're going to see about getting some guests on. I know we have one confirmed. We're waiting to hear back about another.
Ooh, baby, a subscriber.
Titan, thank you for the subscription. Moobot now thanks you for subscribing as well. Those are the default messages. So, you know, normally I would never use 2 happy faces after a message, because I think that sends a message of insincerity.
I think it does as well, and Thitan11 and also Brave Meat Brick subscribed to me, so thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the new Metroid fanfare for the sub sound.
Brave Meat Brick.
Brave Meat Brick.
That's beautiful.
Basically a Meat Boy reference.
Nick.
Yes, yeah.
I think you're the seeder today for the first 3 letters.
Oh, I get to do letters now.
Oh, first 3 numbers. Characters, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know. I want to do 753 because it makes a diagonal line.
He's right. And then why don't we do 2468? Who do you appreciate?
2468. I appreciate you.
All right,
I'm
gonna play as Isaac. Northernlion's bald head. I did saw that you subscribed 1 minute before the stream started, so you can take your shout out now.
I'm gonna play as Isaac today.
I would advise that you do that.
Alright, so I just walked into a whole bunch of bomb men and they all exploded and I only took a half heart, so I feel okay about that.
We're on exactly the same page, Nick.
Unicorn horn.
Oh.
I like this item, but I'm not gonna take it.
You might not enjoy the reroll too much.
Oh shit.
But you probably still should not take
What's my other
unicorn
option?
horn. Well, do you want to know?
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna re-roll it, so it doesn't matter. So you can tell me if you want. But
well, you should re-roll it ASAP then.
Chocolate milk.
Yeah, exactly.
It's at least passive.
You did saw, huh? Way to go, English teacher.
I heard that too. I didn't say it though.
That's my mistake. That's my mistake.
There's only so many jabs that I think I can put your way before it just starts to become dickish.
Well, unlike the average NLSS, like, we've already been having all of our bullshit conversations for like a couple of hours before this one even started, so, you know, my diction is already completely exhausted. It's limp and flaccid as opposed to the, you know, razor sharp and pointed wit that I normally like to employ at roughly 3 p.m.
Yeah, like a sharply pointed saber at all times. Big metal rod.
Yeah, slippery slapper.
I'm gonna die. Oh my god, this is the worst.
What are you gonna die against? There's only 2 rooms of combat.
I'm like just acting like an asshole right now and walking into everything.
There's only 2 rooms of combat on the first floor.
I know. I fucking died. Alright, that's fine. At least it was super early. I can't believe the fucking boss killed me.
Sir Mateus, thank you for the subscription as well. Same to you, Sebastian. Oh, Sebastian. Pardon me. Shabashed. Ooh, baby, when she... Well, that's pretty much the end of that. Also, I think I might need to get a throat transplant.
I've been there. Alright, so I just basically reenacted that whole little scene again, and now we're back where I was a second ago.
Well, I'm only on the 2nd floor, so, you know, if you're gonna die, you did it in an expedited fashion. I'm not gonna take chocolate milk, chat, because as much as I love to, you know, kowtow to the demands of the Isaac mob, it also, like, makes me get, like, aggravated repetitive stress injury in my wrist, so... I gotta...
How does the Tau come from?
I don't actually know what kowtow means. I just use it because it sounds kind of fancy.
It's to defer to, but I don't know what it refers to.
Alright, Vanilla Ice. What are you doing there?
Ooh. The cow's Tau. It's like the base of the tail, right? That's where the Tau is?
I have no idea.
Somebody that has a degree in, like, agrarian studies.
Yeah, somebody from the, you know, the Roman Empire. If you could give us your expert take on this.
Tell me about the Tau. I know about the Tao. Oh wait, maybe it's like a religious thing, actually. Maybe the cows are religious.
Nick, did you know that the term living room I saw this on Reddit yesterday, and I'm guilty of the ultimate Reddit sin of reading the headline going, oh, I didn't know that, and then not reading the comments. Because oftentimes in the comments, there's one dude who's just like, this is straight up fucking false. But
Okay.
in the outbreak of Spanish flu, around World War I,
Yeah, I was there. Yep.
there was so many people dying that they used to have to stack people up, I guess I'll take this, in their main rooms, their parlors.
Oh, shit, really?
So they started to call it the dead room or the dying room because that's where people had died, right? And then someone suggested in a magazine, why don't we call it the living room to make it a little bit more breezy, right? And that's where the term living room comes from, right there.
I was going to make the joke before you explained that story, like, what if people died in their living room and didn't realize the irony as they were going? I guess now it's not funny anymore.
No, it's not so much an Alanis Morissette story. It was more like, just
Isn't
kind
it
of food for thought.
unfortunate?
Yeah, isn't it coincidental? Don't you think? Oh, go back and get that.
It's like the Spoon Factory all over again.
I'm not going down that road. There's so many people that, well, not so many people, but a few people messaged me, and they're like, that Spoon Factory conversation was gold. And I was like, I don't think so.
You think I'm not aware of that?
I don't know if that Spoon Factory conversation was gold.
I'll just let you have all the credit for it. As long as it keeps you going.
I don't know if they were saying, like,
Ladies,
congratulations on your work for it, like, we appreciate it, or if they're saying, like, give Nick more credit for the Spoon Factory thing. Maybe it was a show of support.
Doesn't matter.
Honey
We're all in it
Anus
together.
47.
I miss Honey Anus.
Thank you very much for the subscription. Also, congratulations on your upcoming 69th birthday in a couple of years.
For real. And you've achieved the ultimate goal, which is to make your anus taste like honey.
Is that the ultimate goal?
The ultimate goal. It's been expressed a few times.
I mean, I feel like you could do that pretty easily. Just by spreading honey on your anus.
I don't mean by spreading things on it. It just naturally tastes that way.
Okay.
It's
So you've
lifelong
augmented
goal.
your
Work
diet
at it.
in such a way that your shit actually tastes like honey.
Yeah, it's like those monks that used to eat like tree sap and stuff before they mummified themselves.
Sorry, what? I must have missed that episode of Newsnight.
There was a thing where, like, I guess these monks, they would try to purify themselves by changing their diet slowly over to just eating, like, tree sap because they wanted to be perfectly preserved. So what they would do is they would eat this stuff for, like, months until they'd basically die from nearly, like, malnutrition. And then they'd go in this little stone area and they'd seal themselves off. And then they'd wait, like, I don't know, like a bunch of years, like 10 years or something. And then they would open up the tomb and they would see if he did it right. And if he got preserved properly, then they would become like a super monk or something. Like they would get ascended in the realm of whatever their thing was that they were interested in.
Jesus, man.
It's a real thing. It's a real story. If you want to fill me in the details in chat, I used to know them. I forgot them all. Thank you very much to Wine in a Cup, by the way, for the subscription. Welcome back to the quarry.
You want to talk about a religion that it would be, like, really shitty to be born into.
It's that
Like,
one?
Yeah, like, Mom, I don't want to go to church on Sunday. I've been going to church on Sunday every day for, like, the first 15 years of my life. Fair enough. I can imagine that being annoying if you don't necessarily subscribe to the, the beliefs of your church. Doing backflips there, trying to avoid maybe offending somebody. But how about the one that's like, Mom, I don't want to eat exclusively tree sap for years to turn my body into a self-preserving, like, beehive or something.
You don't turn into a beehive. And also, it was only the most devout of that group cared to do it. It wasn't like it was required or anything.
I think it was one of those things that, like, people fought over the right for. Is like, I want to be the one to...
I want to be the guy.
So there's, like, one dude who's been eating tree sap for, like, 6 years, and then one dude who's been eating tree sap for, like, 6 years and 2 months, and he's like, are you fucking serious?
Oh, it was Shinto Buddhist.
Those were Shinto Buddhists.
Yeah. I don't remember why I knew that. I think it was maybe in my religious studies thing or something in college.
Maybe they're having the last laugh. Maybe they've reached, true nirvana.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I hope they did whatever they needed to get out of things. So, because that's like a rough way to go and everything. Oh, god damn it! I just walked into 9 lives. I guess that's my run now.
I would agree with you, Nick, that eating exclusively tree sap and then entombing yourself in the hopes of becoming a mummy is one of the worst ways to go. So I've been watching this television show. I would recommend it. It's not like it's this super obscure thing, but I like to preface that anyway. But I've been watching Hannibal. I've been catching up on it. It came to Canadian Netflix right as we finished Breaking Bad, so I was like, cool, I can get down with some drama. Interesting show. Good, grisly. I can't believe that it's on freaking NBC. Because
some eats people, right?
Yeah, but like the crimes in Hannibal, the murders specifically, are like the grossest shit I've ever seen on TV. Like it's no longer, or like it's not your standard like Law and Order where it's like they shot this man and left him on the street. It's like we, you know, took out that person's eyeballs and then started growing mushrooms inside while they were still alive.
Oh, shit. God damn, that's nasty.
And that's what your self-mummification has made me believe.
I don't think they grew mushrooms or anything. They just let themselves wither away. But it's like, it's a rough one, because like you'd be in there in that stone entombment.
Oh, wow.
Man, maybe I am actually dyslexic a little bit. That's a crazy
well, I mean,
one.
To be fair, your body probably doesn't have that much practice saying the words stone entombment.
Yeah. It's a new world for me to say that. But yeah, you'd go in there, and there'd be people that would like come and make sure that you were like still in there, like that you hadn't died yet, because then they would start the counting process. So like they know you're there and you're dying, and they don't help you because you want this to happen.
Well, they're making sure you haven't pussied out.
No, that wasn't even a thing. I don't think anyone's ever done that.
You're like, oh, little baby doesn't want to die alone in this stone tomb. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you wanted to reach true, like, ascended personage. Guess not.
Yeah. It's a rough life. Also, thank you to the Jack DM94 for the donation, $6.69. Hey, Nick and NL, what is your fast food of choice? Mine is split between Wendy's and White Castle. Does Dunkin' Donuts count?
First off, I think yes, but really? Dunkin' Donuts?
I really like their just like bacon, egg, and cheese on a croissant.
What if it was like 4 p.m.?
Doesn't matter what hour it is, I still like it.
Do they still serve it at that hour?
They serve it all day. They're known for their breakfast stuff.
Yeah, but
They don't even have a lot else on the menu. It's mostly that stuff.
I figured at some point around like, you know, noon, they'd be like, okay, turn off the croissantinator.
Nope.
Really?
No, they're always just sitting there in the little shelf behind them, and they could just grab one, cut it in half, and put it in the toaster. No croissantinator necessary.
Well, it's a requisite one Chad
one
fight
run?
for today.
Okay.
No, not a one run yet. Not even particularly strong just yet. Could change. That was a bad bomb.
Well, since I have 9 lives, my only hope is to become Guppy, so that's what
Dude,
I'm
9
doing.
lives is pretty good.
Oh, Crown of Thorns. That's useful. It's like a damage up, right?
I think it's Blood of the Martyr. Yeah. Oh my God! Use the bomb.
I always remember the wrong names for these things.
Don't get me wrong. I do the same thing. I always get the Halo confused with Blood of the Martyr.
It's aphasia, not dyslexia, you scum. Pardon my ignorance. I actually didn't know that that was a thing. I don't think I've ever even heard that word before.
And hell, I just watched Rocky for the 2nd time. Your attitude reminds me of Apollo Creed. That's kind of an insult in some ways.
Your attitude.
Shut your face, you cocky dork. You're basically calling me a cocky dork. Well, Apollo Creed, not so much of a dork, I guess.
Yeah, less of a dork.
More of just like a, you know, killing machine.
Really strong man.
A strong dude, yeah. What are you getting up in my case about, Chad? 9 lives is a good item.
Man, Creed should have released an album called Apollo. It would have been the greatest thing of all time.
Yeah? Because it would have been
Apollo
Creed. Yeah.
It would be their big comeback, too.
Wouldn't that be like a little sacrilegious for Scott Stapp, though? Because it's like, Apollo's like a Greek god?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think you can kind of like mention, pay lip service to the Greek pantheon and not actually subscribe to their belief system.
Okay, sure.
Maybe it's more symbolic than anything. Thank you very much to A Rock for the $6.96 donation. Not up, not down, not anywhere. Sorry, I'm just a rock in the rock quarry. I didn't even see that coming. Thank you very much.
9 lives is only good if it guarantees you Guppy. That's just false, man. There are a lot of situations in which 9 lives is pretty good. It's kind of hard to see them. It took me like 2 years. But they exist.
I'm not a huge fan of 9 lives.
Like, you're on a deal with the devil. There's a 2-heart deal for, like, Mom's Knife, and 9 lives is there. It's stupid not to pick up 9 lives, because you're going to be at 1 heart anyway from taking the Mom's Knife deal. You have the same amount of life, just way more lives. Like, or maybe you sacrifice 1 HP and get like 9 times more lives.
The thing is, you live in a world where you rarely ever have more than 1 or 2 heart containers anyway. So for me, it's not that way at all. The leverage for you is almost every time you play. For me, I never have such low health. So it never comes across as leverage.
I guess
I never
that
want
makes
to have
sense.
1 heart.
I start to get a little stir-crazy when I have a lot of HP and not a lot of damage. Like, I'm kind of in that situation right now where I have like 5.5 spirit hearts and 4 red hearts, and I'm just like, man, what do I do with all this?
And I have not a lot of HP and not a lot of damage, so I don't feel too good about that.
You'll figure it out. There's outs on this run. Are you on Caves yet?
Caves XL, yeah.
Caves has got some interesting stuff, I think, if you reroll properly.
Okay, it's got a room full of bugs. That's giving me a hard time.
This is the happiest looking Isaac I've ever seen in my entire life. He is thrilled.
Thrilled about what? He's just, like, abandoned to die in some caves. That's awful.
Nah, he's in a good place right now.
Okay, I've died twice in this room. I think I'm not going there again.
You gotta be a little bit more zen-like with 9 lives as well. You know, death is but a part of life.
Yeah, but I don't like having 1 heart. Because that means whatever room I'm working on, when I lose, I have to do it again.
That is correct. I found myself in that position on a recent Isaac episode. I think it actually has already gone up. It was a good one, though. Maybe it didn't go up. It was a good one, though. Whoa.
What do you do to buck that? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, someone just said, because I have number 1, they said, is Isaac peeing with 4 dicks? Because I have quad shot, too. And I think you must be right. I must have 4 dicks.
Ooh, baby, a subscriber.
Sunbro Wino. I hope that's Sunbro, you know? Up, down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. Regardless of my mispronunciations.
That would be a sweet game mode, actually, for Isaac. They give you a riddle, and you can't quite figure out what it is, but you solve the run when you get all the requisite items to solve that riddle.
That sounds infuriating.
You don't like that idea?
I think, like, so you like, re-roll something wrong, and it's like, well, you can't win now.
Yeah, but you can basically get Guppy every time you play, so why can't you get whatever item you want?
You know, because the Guppy items, they come from a much larger pool, as opposed to just, like, you've got to get this one individual item.
It could be like Quad Shot and P, and then you get, you know, Isaac with 4 dicks, maybe, is the riddle.
You got these game design ideas, man.
Yeah. Got hundreds of them. I actually have one that I can guarantee will make me $1 million. I just need to figure out how to make it.
And I assume you're not going to tell us what it is.
No. Because I might do it.
Yeah.
I want $1 million sometimes.
Ooh, baby,
That's
a
fine, yeah.
subscriber.
I wish you the best of luck in it. Sarah Neeson, I know you. Welcome back to the stream with your 1 subscription. Wink, wink.
So 1 run?
Oh, I enabled international payments, by the way.
Sweet.
So I don't fully understand the implications of doing so, but if you are one of the people, this is not me haranguing you, but if you're one of the people that messaged me and said, hey, I can't use PayPal, don't have a credit card, but I really want to subscribe, now you have the opportunity to do so via any of those Xsola payments.
Yeah, you can pay with, like, pepperonis. You can pay with acorns you find in the forest. There's 600 plus ways to pay for Twitch subscriptions now. So, whatever you need.
Yeah, figure it out however you desire. Or don't, that's fine too. It wasn't like I was in negotiations for a long time. Don't feel guilty.
Kind of hit a button.
Yeah, it was very quick and
simple.
easy.
And thank you very much to Terron32 for the subscription. Welcome to the quarry, and I really appreciate the support.
It's true, he does.
I'm gonna die to Peeper, like 3 times.
Nick,
I have 1 heart.
come on, man.
I have very low damage and 1 heart. This is not a good run for me.
The runs, you know, they're different from person to person, but mine has been pretty easy. I've got a decent amount of HP, lots of spirit hearts.
Fuck, I died again.
Oh, Nick. Come on, man.
I'm down to 2 lives.
Well, you're almost caught down to me.
Caught down. Don't die to Peeper. It's just that easy, Kappa. If I had more damage, I probably wouldn't die. It just takes me so long to whittle it down. And there's like the creep, there's the projectiles, there's the peeper eyes. Everything's just like bouncing around.
Can I pay with a picture of Oyster smiling?
You're not the first person to ask that, believe it or
Ooh,
not.
baby, a subscriber.
That came up like 3 different times yesterday.
Brave Meat Break, thank you for the subscription as well. Yeah, but this time I highlighted it and thought it was funny.
Went for the bifecta.
The bifecta.
It's a bifecta. It's two things. Fecta.
I'm aware of what a bifecta is.
What is the fecta anyway? Why is it so good?
It's a Greek word that means conjoined foreskin.
Oh. So you get a bifurcated bifecta.
Exactly, yeah. It was also a dessert back in the Hellenic period.
The foreskin. Is this Hannibal talk now?
It's a pretty good show.
Gross.
I finished the seasons that are on Netflix, which I think is all the seasons in the...
I'm telling you, when he starts eating dude's foreskin, I'm not watching it.
There's stuff that is a lot worse than that. Like,
That doesn't sound appealing to
I
me,
know that
honest.
sounds like eating the foreskin already sounds bad,
Bad enough.
but there is stuff worse than that. I really don't like this Demon Judgment right now.
Like, how much worse do you need beyond that?
I'm going deep on him though. Wow. All right, Demon Judgment. I probably gave that Demon Judgment about 20 HP, including Spirit Hearts. He didn't pay out.
Bifecta, you mean a pear? No, I mean a bifecta. I'm not talking about fruit. You crazy?
Jesus NL. Wow, wow. Hey, I just thought it would be fun to try to play this until it paid out, but it's being kind of a dick about the whole thing. What is this, full health, please?
Will Graham was too annoying for me. I don't know who that is, but me too.
It's the main character-ish.
Yeah, sounds pretty annoying.
Oh, yeah, okay, I may die on my run, Nick.
All right, welcome to the club.
I walked over some dumb spikes on the way out, and now I'm at
Those
1.5
spiderwebs.
red heart. That's
It's
all right.
usually spikes and spider webs go together, like ham and rice.
If I die on this run, I'm gonna be pretty darn disappointed in myself. Because I had so much HP, and I, you know, fell victim to the temptation of Demon Judgment.
I won't be disappointed in you because you win every other damn run, so it's fine. Sometimes you can
Tempted
lose
by
one.
the fruit of the judgment.
Is it a pear?
I think if you were tempted by a fruit, it would have to be like a mango or something.
Something with a lot of juice inside,
Exactly.
so you could let the juice loose.
Yeah, let the juice ooze down, as Big Boy said.
Would pineapple count?
Ooh, baby,
Yeah,
a
pineapple's got too hard of a
subscriber.
case and, you know, spiny. Ben Gibbard just
Ooh,
subscribed,
baby,
you know.
a subscriber.
Thanks, Ben.
And Dreamy Nights.
Ooh,
Thank
baby,
you.
a
And
subscriber.
Shireen. Thank you
Thanks,
very
Shireen.
much.
Ooh,
Shireen on the
baby, a
subtrain.
subscriber.
And Drunken Dictator.
Thanks, Drunken Dictator.
Ben Gibbard is kind of a drunken dictator. If you're like the bassist in Death Cab for Cutie. He seems like a nice guy. I don't know why I chose to slander him like that.
Shots fired.
He seems like he's probably very affable. He was married to Zooey Deschanel for a while.
You call her Zooey?
Was she Zoe?
I thought it was Zoe.
There's 2 O's.
Oh, yeah. I guess it is Zooey. I didn't even know that was a name.
I think she made it up.
Well, I mean, you could be named whatever you want.
Look, I love pineapples, Chad. Straight up. I know that Ben Gibbard is the lead singer, not the bassist. That's why I'm saying he is the dictator if you're the bassist. Because it's well known that the bassist is the person in a band who has the least pull, except for Rush, in which
The
it's...
drummer actually is the person with the least.
excuse me? No.
It is the drummer.
It's the
No,
bassist,
it is.
though, Nick.
Dude, I was the bassist. I had some pull. The drummer had no
Of
pull.
course a bassist would say that.
Zooey Nationale is really pretty. Sad face.
Oh, man. That went
We
down a
weren't
weird
saying
road.
she wasn't really pretty. We just didn't understand her name.
Yeah, she's got good features.
Fine. It's very pretty. Bassist would say that, Nick. Yeah, apparently they agree with you.
Told you.
It's the drummer, though.
Dude, have you ever seen Rush? Neil Peart holds...
Skill doesn't count.
Neil Peart holds all the power in Rush.
I think there's a few examples that you could give, though. The drummer has, like, way too much power comparatively.
Oh, you think Neil Peart has too much power in Rush?
I think he's unstoppable. At this
You
point.
think he's been misusing it?
No, I don't.
That's what I thought, yeah.
I just think he's unstoppable. I didn't say it was a bad thing. You're the one attributing malice to all these comments.
You're the one comparing Neil Peart to a movie with Denzel Washington and Chris Pine where a train loses its brake system.
Well, he got the option to pull the lever or not. So I think if I die at this point, like, I'm just gonna sit on the title screen for half an hour.
Don't do one of the challenges or something.
I deserve that.
That'd be like 11 deaths in half an hour?
That's exactly what that would be, and I deserve nothing more than to sit on the title screen.
You're damn right Neil Peart is an effing beast. You know Neil Peart, Nick?
I like his shampoo line per plus, but other than that,
You want to know what the best part about Neil Peart is?
his hair.
He's Canadian.
You already said that when you said he was in Rush.
Just making sure you knew.
I know that. I would never attribute Rush to any other place than Canada.
I'm just making sure.
It's the home of all progressive things. You know, I actually took a picture of your coffee maker. It says Prague on it.
Yeah, that's program.
Yeah.
Also, when you
Freaking Prague button.
when you press it, it plays all of moving pictures.
That's what I thought it did, but I didn't want to wake you up, so I didn't press it.
It's pretty sweet.
I'm glad you knew that it said Prague on it, because that would have been really awkward if you didn't.
I only use a button on my coffee maker. And
I
it's on. Oh, Nick. Come on, man.
Oh, nobody should ever watch me ever again.
It's all good, man. Get the cobwebs out before Rebirth shows up.
Are we still sure that's happening? It's been so long, I can't even see the end of the tunnel.
I didn't
All right,
reroll.
challenge.
I didn't reroll Mom's Knife because, like, I had quad shot. I rerolled Mom's Knife because I always get Mom's Knife, and I thought I'd make it a little bit more interesting this time.
I'm doing the Super Meat Boy run.
Oh, that's an interesting one. Although the new meta, Nick, is that Meat Boy's actually, like, really bad.
Oh. What about his Saw Blade? I think that was good, right?
Yeah, SMB Superfan's a great item.
Can play what? I can't read that line of. Wait, I can take the challenge runs in the seed I just had?
Baby, a subscriber.
Weird. So I'm gonna run the same map, but with Meat Boy at level
All right.
3.
Uber Mosque. Up down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride.
It's okay, Nick. We're not NL's chat. We still love you. Thank you.
That has always been the meta. Yeah, but I'm just realizing now that that's the meta.
I totally hate Nick right now. It's okay. I'm not upset about that at all.
Isaac right now looks like one of the characters from Grandma's Boy.
Oh, which one?
Any character from Grandma's Boy.
What? What does that mean? They all have very distinctive features. There's Greybush, there's the naked guy.
Greybush.
There's the one that looks like a robot.
Who the
Yeah, the
heck
main
is-
character is Greybush.
His name's Gray Bush,
They called him that a lot.
because he was like 30.
Yeah.
Well, he's a little older than that, I
He was like in his late 30s, early 40s, I'd think.
Yeah. That movie's really weird, because, you know, when I went back and watched parts of it, I was like, what the fuck, dude, that's Jonah Hill.
Yeah, he looked pretty different back then.
He really
Ooh,
does.
baby, a subscriber.
Bagel Plague. Up, down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. I see what you did there.
Perfect. Perfect name.
Like, Jonah Hill looks like an adult now.
Mm-hmm.
In Grandma's Boy, he looks younger.
He's become quite an actor now, too. Because, like, when I saw him in Superbad, I'm like, you know, he's going to be one of those guys. But he's stuck around.
Yeah, he got out of the kind of like
He upped his
Justin
chops.
Long corridor.
Yep. The fuck corridor.
And is now firmly in like the Jim Carrey Eternal Sunshine era of
about
comedians
that.
comedians turned serious actor, sort of.
The Jim Carrey can go back and forth as he pleases.
Jim Carrey he's like some kind of incredible drug that ignores the blood-brain barrier. Jim Carrey can get the blood going and he can get the brain going. Very
Talking
rarely.
about the blood-brain barrier today.
Very rarely at the same time, though.
He can get the dick going if he wants.
That's up
Like
to
the
you.
cable
That's
guy.
Not really my style, but yeah.
What an arousing movie.
There's a Leslie Bibb is in that.
I never heard of that person.
She's in 40-Year-Old Virgin too, you know.
Oh, is she?
She
Okay.
goes, I want some fucking French toast. That's her
Dude,
part.
that sounds great.
That's her part in that movie.
How do you remember that shit?
Ooh, baby,
I don't know,
a
man.
subscriber.
Tech Dragon Soul, up down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride.
I kind of want to watch that again. I haven't watched 40-Year-Old Virgin in like 10 years, I think.
It's on Netflix. That would be amazing because that's when it came out. So you're due for a rewatch.
Yep. I think I am.
It's pretty good.
Maybe I'll watch it later tonight.
It's a pretty good movie, I think.
It's such a great premise because they basically outline it entirely in the title.
It's right there.
You can't go into that movie not knowing what to expect because you already read the title. How'd you order the ticket? You don't know what movie this is? You wander into random theaters
when we went to see 40-Year-Old Virgin, I think it's when it must have been like 2005 because I was still in high school. And Michael Fox, I should frame the story.
You were there with Michael Fox.
I should frame the story in moments. So we go up, we're like 17 maybe. And it's a 14A movie, which means you have to be, in Canada, you have to be 14 or older to see it without an adult.
Designation here.
I think it's the same as like PG-13 sort of.
Okay.
And anyway, I go up and I'm like, I'll have a ticket for 40-Year-Old Virgin. And they're like, okay, here you go. We're clearly all together, by the way. And then, you know, my other friend goes up, hey, I'll have a ticket for 40-Year-Old Virgin. He gets a ticket. My other friend goes up, same thing. Then Mike goes up and he's like, I'll take a ticket for 40-Year-Old Virgin. And she's like, can I check your ID? And, like, he gave it to her. She looked at it and she's like, okay, here you go. It's just kind of embarrassing.
That was the biggest part of the story for you? That one thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
What's bigger than that, Nick?
I don't know. I was figuring there was going to be some kind of weird incident in the theater.
No, not until later. Not until we saw Die Hard and Transformers in the same day.
I guess you're a little too young for that kind of incident anyway.
Exactly, yeah. Alright. This run gets kind of hard.
Tell me about it. You get 9 lives and you die to Peeper 10 times.
Really glad I took Little Chad. That's something I didn't think I'd ever say. Michael
cleaning up though.
Babel Rage. I don't even get that. That's like
Baby Rage.
I thought NL was gonna say they're sold out. That would have been great, actually.
Just Fox didn't get in. And then you went anyway.
Well, we got the tickets.
They're not gonna give us a refund at this point. It's already 5 minutes in. Okay, I'll just stand outside.
Which Deuce Bigelow is better? I refuse to buy
more
into
than
the
one.
narrative that Deuce Bigelow 1 is a good movie, but it's better than Deuce Bigelow 2.
I didn't even know there was a sequel.
Yeah, European Gigolo.
Oh. Does that mean there's like a Night at the Roxbury 2 as well?
Nope.
Oh, good.
Only made one of those.
How many Dumb and Dumber movies are there?
This will be the third one.
I was hoping you would say this is the second one.
And then you were gonna correct me?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta take your victories where you can get them, I guess.
Where did they get those weird versions of those two actors? I still don't know.
One of them is Eric Christian Olsen, who is like, he's been in some stuff. I think he's like 35, but he very frequently plays like,
17-year-olds?
Yeah, he played like a teenager in Not Another Teen Movie when he was like 32.
I want to push that meta as far as it goes and see how old you can get people to play those roles. Seriously, though,
Well,
like,
that's-
not even have it be the joke, have it just be weird.
There's like that Steve Buscemi one where he's like carrying the skateboard and he's like, "Hello, fellow teenagers." That one's really good.
It's like, you're obviously 52. What are you doing?
But it's Rob Schneider's best work. Yes, that's true. Deuce Bigelow 1 is Rob Schneider's best work.
I thought The Animal was better.
The Animal is fucking horrible.
This is his best work.
I mean, I guess they're not mutually exclusive, but The Animal's real bad, Nick.
I like it the most because it really set in the fact that it would become a thing that Rob Schneider does the movies where I'm Rob Schneider and I'm
Yeah.
a blank. That's the one that really set that for me.
Man, he was like kind of famous for a while.
Yo, what happened with that? How did that happen for us?
I don't like this
Let
room.
that happen.
I'm part of the problem. I saw The Animal in theaters.
So did I.
Oh, jeez, really?
Yeah. I took my girlfriend to see The Animal with 2 other friends. I remember it semi-vividly. I was very young back then.
I saw it with my mom and dad.
Even better.
They were excited.
Nice, wholesome movie.
I
I
remember,
remember seeing The Sixth Day also.
Oh, nice.
That was a good one.
I remember renting, renting, the hot chick as well, the one where he turns into Rachel McAdams before she, like, actually broke out.
I never watched that one.
Guess what?
Real good?
It's pretty bad.
Okay.
Alright, I'm just gonna lose here then.
You know, I've got 20 minutes. I might still be able to pull this off.
Oh, I have the Ankh! Oh, shit, okay.
You're back, and better than ever.
No, this is a risky one.
No. Hey, thanks very much to Mithan for the $1.69 donation. I would love a Dundas Square Super Show meetup with you and Northernlion. I love both of you. Is that a place?
Dundas Square is in Toronto.
Oh.
Alright, we gotta be a little bit more cautious on this run now. Down to 3 Spirit Hearts. Fuck Necropolis, man. Unless you can fly, in which case, you know, enjoy it as best as you can.
You can't fly?
No, can't fly yet. Fucked up one chance to get a deal with the devil. I think it screwed me.
And you're not Guppy?
No, I don't. I have one guppy item.
Huh.
I had one guppy item.
Huh. What do you guys even classify as good movies? Pulp Fiction's one of my favorites.
First off, us not liking any of Rob Schneider's movies all of a sudden becomes we have like we're
Yeah,
snobs.
really, that's a weird jump.
Like we're paragons of like acquired taste or something like that. Nobody likes Rob Schneider's movies except for like
Rob Schneider's mom.
there's like a few people who are like, yeah, that's all right. Like, I mean this with no disrespect to Josh. Josh probably thinks Deuce Bigalow, Male Gigolo is a pretty good movie. And that's all right. If you're in that kind of like, you know, I just want to have fun when I watch a movie, I could see how you would get there, although I think there's better options. But think carefully about where you want to position yourself and your tastes, because if Rob Schneider is the straw that breaks the camel's back, you're going to have trouble relating to people.
Well, we probably shouldn't read too much into it. Maybe they didn't mean it with nearly as much malice as you've attributed it to be.
Oh, I think they meant it with more.
Okay. What's your favorite movie, then?
I hate that so much.
What's one of your favorite movies?
Oh, you don't like Deuce Bigalow, Male Gigolo? Well, tell me a movie you like, then. Godfather? Shit. Boring.
Well, I wasn't saying it like that. I was just curious what your favorite movie might be.
I don't really have a favorite movie, per se.
Well, now's a good time to pick one.
Okay, Heat's pretty good. I like Heat a lot.
Heat. I don't think I watched that still.
You know, I'm not like, I'm not gonna say it's my favorite movie, but I will say I like Heat a lot.
Okay. Zero Judgment. I've never watched it, so.
Heat's real good.
How do you feel about Terminator 2?
Terminator 2 is a good movie.
That used to be one of my top as well. No, not like it isn't now, I guess. And Aliens also was one of my tops.
Yeah, Aliens, great movies.
Surprised you didn't jump on the whole Pulp Fiction thing. I thought that would be up your alley.
Pulp Fiction is a great movie.
Okay.
As is Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah, it's a good one, too.
There's a lot of good Quentin Tarantino stuff. I don't know. At some point, it just becomes, you know, all Tarantino.
Yeah, as far as directors go, like, he's probably the most consistent for me of stuff I like.
Inglourious Bastards is real good.
Mm-hmm. I've still never seen Django Unchained. I really need to.
It's good.
Is it on Netflix yet?
I don't think it will be. Like,
oh yeah, his stuff isn't really on Netflix, is it?
Probably because it makes like a ton of money still on sales. Fuck him for not releasing like all the work that he's ever done for like $8 a month.
Fine.
I know.
I didn't mean it like that.
I'm just having a giggle.
So apparently having a level 3 Meat Boy will make quite a difference on this seed for me. I'm pretty alive right now.
You having a good time?
Instead of 1 health, I have 5 containers and 2.5 Spirit Hearts.
It seems pretty good.
Pretty alive, and I have a full health.
Pulp Fiction is on Netflix.
Yeah, but I've seen that a lot of times, and I own the DVD.
Someone said Django's on Netflix, too.
Is it really? Okay.
I don't think it's on Canadian, but you know, you guys get all the luck down there.
So I gotta watch 40-Year-Old Virgin Django Unchained tonight, apparently.
Could be worse.
No, that's a good night.
Dude, pick up that range upgrade. You know, now that I think about it, you're 100% right. I kind of like, despite the fact that my range is terrible, and I see that every time I press the arrow keys, I forgot that I had number 1. Thank you for your insight there. That actually may save me a great deal of heartache.
Nick, name your obsession? Is that like a thing I'm supposed to have a solid answer for?
He just wants you to sing the song.
Finding weird indie games every day.
You know the one. You're my obsession. It's a concession. I will find you. I will capture you.
Is that the one where they say, get into my car and drive for miles and miles? 'Cause I always thought that was super creepy when they use that in car commercials.
No, that's the one that's get out of my dreams. Get into my car. Which is kind of like...
real creepy.
Yeah, it is a little weird. Django is not on Netflix. There you go.
I didn't think it was. But I was willing to believe it if somebody said it was. I'm also not heartbroken over it, because I'm sure I'll watch it eventually.
It's good.
I'll just go down to the video store and rent it.
Sure, Predator's a good movie, yeah. I don't disagree.
I liked Predator a lot. In fact, Predator 2 for a while was one of my favorites, and I think over the years I've started liking it a little less for some reason. I'm not quite sure why.
Really, Predator 2?
Yeah. Yeah, it was exciting. You know, it was full of intrigue and predators.
I haven't seen Predator 2.
Oh, I don't have reroll anymore. Forgot about that.
What'd you give it up for?
I never had it. It's a challenge run, so you just don't get it.
Fair enough. Didn't ask for your life story.
You're right, you didn't. I apologize. I won't ever tell you my life story again.
Don't spoil Predator 2. Please don't spoil it. Alright. Crumbling crud.
It's from, like, the 90s. Come on.
At some point, the statute of limitations has to wear off.
I mean, I say that about Final Fantasy VII all the time. Like, I don't care if I spoil that game for you, because by now you better damn well know the twist.
Look, if you haven't played Final Fantasy VII by now, it can be spoiled, because it might take you another 17 years to play it, at which point you're going to be like, I've forgotten everything about it.
They keep putting it on Steam and stuff, so maybe not.
It's consistently like a top 100 seller. Which is
I really don't get that. They didn't even do anything to it, really.
I just released it.
It's like slightly upgraded somehow, but I don't think they did anything.
You know, I think people are like, I would pay like, you know, $15 to play Final Fantasy VII again. Legitimately.
I wonder if it still has like disc change moment on PC.
I don't know what you do about that.
Because I doubt they recoded that part. It probably is like change disc, and then the game's just like, wait, we have that already. Never mind. Tammy's head. Well, I don't have a space bar item, so okay.
And hell, please don't spoil Homer's Iliad. Alright. I'll do my best.
Please don't spoil the King James Bible. Are donations broken? Oh, no, they're not. It just showed up. It was maybe a little delayed, actually. That was a $1.69 donation from Utility Bread. I want to sincerely thank you and NL and Josh for the amazing streams and videos. I've seen every vid on NL's channel, and I'm working on yours now. You guys have given me so much to be happy about. That is a really nice thing to say, and that is an incredible amount of dedication to watch that many.
It's like 3,600 videos.
Yeah, Ryan has double as many as I have on my channel, and I have over 2,000.
That's crazy.
So, wow.
I don't even count anymore. Like, I mean, I never counted to begin with, but people will just like link me a picture of it like once every 6 months and be like, holy shit. And I'm like, oh, holy shit. That's like
that's the only reason I knew how many videos you had, because that picture.
That's a lot of time.
Like, I tried to keep up for a while in your videos too, but eventually it was like, I can't keep doing my stuff and watch yours.
That's what I tell people, right? You know, it's like, it's more like a TV network than a TV show.
Yep, your whole network.
It's like, I'll be here. You just come by when you have time. Because if you try to follow everything, it may ruin your life.
That didn't ruin anything. It's just a lot.
Well, I mean, if you were...
head is not bad.
You know what I mean.
If Tammy's head regenerated, like, per room, that would be pretty good.
It would be comparable to, maybe even better than Blue Candle if it did that. I think I know I say this every time in my videos, but like blue candle either needs to be balanced down or everything else needs to be balanced up, but it really should be balanced down because I think blue candle's a little OP. But not everything in Isaac has to be totally balanced anyway.
So what are you gonna say about Ipecac and freaking Dr. Fetus? Like, balance them too, or just like let the explosions continue?
Well, I mean, it's a bit of a harder comparison because with blue candle, there are items that are like worse than blue candle that also don't recharge every room and take up a spacebar slot.
Right. So like number 2 or lemon mishap just needs to be gone. Then.
Yeah, or make it like a once every room charge with like a bigger area of effect or something. But again, not everything in Isaac has to be balanced. I think having some kind of like shitty joke items is fine. But blue candle is like crazy powerful.
That was a Wrath of the Lamb item, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite ones, I think, from the...
It's really good.
I've seen you not take it a couple times, too. I'm like, what are you doing, man?
Well, I never take it if I want to keep the D6. And I never take it if I need Spirit Hearts from like a Book of Revelations or something.
I'll take it even pretty early. I'll take it on floor 2. I don't give a fuck. I don't need my D6 that bad if I have super damage now.
It's not about need anymore. It's more about like, you know, the thrill of the hunt.
Yeah, it is a little bit about a thrill of the hunt.
Utility Bread, thank you for the subscription as well.
Wow, you simultaneously clicked that button because I got one right at the same second you said that. Thanks very much, Utility Bread.
Thought we had something special, Utility Bread, but I guess not.
Hey, it's even better this way.
Well, if you say so.
I believe it is. No Pony 44 donated $1 and says, I literally do not have the money to subscribe until I get paid, but I want you to feel appreciated too, and maybe won't have to mispronounce all names like another unspecified streamer scum. Cheers. Have you listened to me? I mispronounce everything. Thank you for the donation, and seriously, don't feel bad. If you don't have money, don't prioritize donating or anything. It's fine. But thank you so much. I'm sorry you don't have a pony either.
I'm scared of you. I can't talk.
It's alright, I'll talk for you.
These weak arms are heavy. Don't ever put words in my mouth, Nick.
Oh. Alright, I guess I won't then.
Okay, well, we're gonna have 1.5 Spirit Hearts with which to beat the chest.
Are you freaking Tarzan? Oh!
I got it! I'm gonna take this attack fly because I can't resist the idea of 2 attack flies, but the other items are trashed here.
I was shooting at Meat Boy like he was one of the meats I was trying to kill.
One of the meats.
Nick mispronounced my name and said I was a television. Said about Zenith Wolf, or Zenth Wolf. I totally did it again! That time wasn't even a mistake, or wasn't even intentional. Shots fired, you're a TV.
I can't talk again.
Clear Goose says, that was a good joke, Nick. Happy face. Thank you. I like the positive reinforcement when I tell a good joke, apparently.
This is the room where death happens. Oh, I'm the greatest Isaac player of all time.
Is it a boss room or are you fighting death?
Well, it was the double Monstro 2 room, which is bad. And then...
Cheese them.
Yeah, but you got to keep them in sync, otherwise it becomes nightmare fuel.
Yeah.
And the problem with keeping them in sync is that one of them was the version that is smaller and shoots faster.
I can't wait until we get to tell the story about Tyrone Rodriguez and Monstro 2. You remember that story?
No.
Alright, I'll tell you later. I'll tell you in 30 days or something.
Sure, yeah. I mean, is that story under embargo?
I don't know, maybe. It actually does talk about a feature.
Alright. I don't know, I'm interested to hear it in 30 days.
Drunken Dictator just subscribed. Thank you very, very much, and welcome to the quarry. Let's raise up all your cutie faces if you got them. Celebration.
I really hate Skinny Odd Mushroom. I never take it. No way, man.
It's a good item.
Skinny Odd Mushroom is, like, pretty darn okay.
I have terrible taste in items, and I like it.
I don't know if that's an endorsement that I'm happy with.
I like chocolate milk.
Yeah, that's... I got the Is that what we're gonna say it now? Hierophant is now getting carried. I got 2 Spirit Hearts on the chest. Carried.
Hierophant is carried?
That's carried now, Nick. I got
That's
carried.
crazy. And thank you very much to Zeromus F4 for the $5 donation. Tell NL Zeromus is not Zero Moose. Every time I sub to him, he is a name scum.
Maybe if you started making your Twitch names like real words, I could figure it out.
Nobody will do that.
I appreciate the support either way. I realize my name is like nonsense. People call me Northernlion all the time. And
They
you know,
really?
yeah.
They don't really do that.
On Counter-Strike, people are always like, because my name's the Durst of Times, they're like, Dust! Yo, Dust, what are you doing, man?
Dust!
Dust!
DM Dust! DM Durst!
And it's an easy mistake to make, but, you know. If your name was like, Matthew, I'd be like, oh, cool, Matthew81. But it's always
Matthew! Why'd you say it so weird?
like, I don't know. Basically because
Matthew.
the character that I've created, by using your real name and your internet handle, that makes you, like, you know, kind of, I don't want to say not cool. I'm looking for a straight up, you know, shoots from the hip kind of guy.
Did
So
you hear my Wind Waker shopkeeper voice just then? I did it by accident. Matthew!
I didn't play Wind Waker, so.
Oh. Ruined all my fun. Thank you, by the way, to Sunbro Rhino for the $30 donation. I'll keep going unless you need to keep talking. Sorry, totally.
Go ahead.
Hey, Rockly and NL. First time catching the NLSS on Twitch. I really enjoy your channels on YouTube. I just wanted to show some appreciation for all the entertainment you two provide. Thanks. Thank you. That is really generous. That's a huge donation. Thank you. Zeromus's name is actually Matthew.
Ooh, baby.
There you, whoa, weird. Also, Super Killer 64.
Well played, Matthew.
Up down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. Hey, maybe you could chill the fuck out for a minute? Super Envy? Holy crap.
Super Envy can be right up on you sometimes.
Yeah, we got two of them here. They're firing troll bombs non-stop.
I've died to that one.
Like a
few
Liam
times.
Neeson movie about a plane that can't stop.
Oh, come on. They're not bombs.
Excuse me?
You said he's firing bombs. Liam Neeson doesn't fire bombs.
No, but he's in a movie called Non-Stop about a plane that can't stop.
Oh. Can't stop, won't stop. Plane can't drop.
I'm dead.
I just lost an eternal heart.
It was a good run while it lasted, though.
That makes me sad.
That was,
I'm taking much damage.
That was Super Wrath, by the way, not Super Envy. I was
Ooh,
thinking about
baby, a subscriber.
I
Ben
figured when you
Stiller
said
and Jack
bombs.
Black. Pliable Wizard Sleeve up down to the side.
Nice.
Welcome to the Lion Pride. I lost, Nick.
It's okay. You still have 5 minutes. I'm sure you could do a whole nother run.
Where are you on your run? Because
Necropolis too. If you want to move on, I mean, I'm not gonna win, so.
you should just start at like 3:30.
Yes,
Like
I agree.
I'll do the Isaac run from 3, and then you come in the middle.
You could even come 15 minutes late if you want. You'd probably still finish.
Excuse me. Sure. I think we should move on.
Okay. I just want to say
GG,
thank
it was
you to Snaven Shake for the $1.69 donation. Will you ask Ryan if he's seen Party Down, please?
I've seen some of Party Down.
Never heard of it.
It's a television program.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, thanks for watching thus far. We'll be back to play some Choice Chamber. So stick around in chat, and I'll see you in 3 minutes.
See you in 3 minutes.
Ooh, that Necropolis was just brutal, man.
I don't like this seed very much.
That seed was problematic. If I didn't reroll Mom's Knife, it would have been an easy win.
I really don't like when you get masks everywhere. I really hate the masks.
That's what happened. One mask actually did like 9 hits to me, I think, somewhere in that vicinity.
In the right setup of rocks, like, they can trap you in ways that just wreck your face.
That's exactly what
Awful.
happened. You have it precisely correct. Oh, that is loud.
Choice chamber, you'll get caught up in the choice chamber. Did I run ads? Oh yeah, there it goes. Forgot
I
to
know
run ads.
I
at
ran
first.
ads because Mike Chang is doing an ad about how he has 3 million subscribers now on YouTube.
Oh, good for him. He's been at it for a while, though. I think he deserves the success.
He's been around for ages, yeah.
Are you prepared to get endless jumping? Because they're gonna give it to you
mean
every damn
pogo?
time. Yeah.
Oh, I'm ready. So much cat hair. Just gets everywhere.
Thanks very much, Super Nice Guy Jeff, for the $5.69 donation. Hey, Nick, here's some tomato money. Just want to spread love like mustard on a sandwich from Germany. Thumbs up. What's it from Germany? This music is so soothing.
It is. I'm gonna get some water.
All right. I'm gonna set up my screen regions.
Oh, that's a good idea. I don't blame you for that.
Gonna have to do it eventually, right? Wrong. Boop. You guys can start saying hi and stuff if you want in chat.
Yeah, every one of those bleep bloops is a hi.
Bleep bloop. Think if you had to be one celebrity but didn't have their fame, which one would you want to be? I don't know, isn't like the big point of wanting to be somebody is to like be them for their fame? Whoa! Oh, shit. That is a big donation. Hello. My goodness, that was wild. That was a $100 donation from Sarah Nissan. Since NL won't take my money, I give it to everyone else, especially Kate. I think this is the first time I've donated to you, though, so here's a bigger tip than normal. Thank you so, so much. That is extremely generous.
Well,
let's raise all of the rock donkeys in chat.
Then there won't be any
Sarah
left.
Nissan. No, there's infinite. They just keep happening forever.
Not this shit again.
What?
There's a hotel with an infinite number of rock donkeys in it.
Yeah. And when you find out that you want to book your room there, you just need to move them all up one room, and then there's room at the beginning, and then it becomes an infinite
why don't you just put the person
+1.
in one of the rooms at the end?
I don't know. I honestly, the whole question was so flawed that I don't even understand where to begin to break it apart.
That's fair. All right, Nick.
Like, why did we jump to it was infinity +1 and not just infinity also encompasses this amount of numbers too?
You tell me. You brought it up.
No, we don't need to talk about this.
Let's play some Choice Chamber, Nick.
Okay.
If you say hi right now, it'll show up on screen.
I recommend you do.
I'll even give you like an extra 30 seconds with the overlay to make it happen.
You could also say konnichiwa if you'd like, or aloha, or
Annyeong.
howdies. Howdy.
There's an Ola right
Annyeong.
there. I see it, yeah. The way that this works is basically there's Twitch chat integration. Are you playing, I assume, with your own Twitch channel?
Yes.
All right. I have started our run.
Yeah, we've got two separate worlds right now happening, so you can actually play on both of ours if you want and affect us both.
Yes, you vote, and whatever you guys vote for, it gets influence. It's a cool idea. You know this game was like half funded by Twitch, actually.
I did not know that, but it is fantastic, and I'm glad it was.
It was running a Kickstarter, and it was looking like it was going to be a little close, and then Twitch stepped in and said, like, hey, basically, we'll finish it. Like, if it doesn't reach the funding, we'll, like, match it.
Oh, shit. He updated it since the last time I downloaded this, which was, like, a few days ago.
Yes.
Fuck. Alright, I've got to go download this.
Oh, my God.
Just go ahead. Go without me.
It's just not working?
No, it's working fine. I just don't want to be not on the current version.
All right, well, you guys can vote. I'm interested to see what some of these new objects are. We had sword, bow, and hammer before, but now we've got boomer and orb. Have you used those, Nick?
I've used the orb. The orb is just fine.
Okay. We probably got like 10 seconds left to vote for here.
I'll do this as fast as I can.
I do suck at keep ball in the air. I don't disagree with you.
I wish this was just on Steam and then I could just have it updated.
Well, it did make it through green light, I think. All right, what do we get? We're going to find out in the next room. It's also like 1.6 megabytes, Nick. I got an orb. You can't kill an enemy without first breaking an egg. All right, how convenient.
Oh, isn't that appropriate? And thank you to Wojciech. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say your name properly, for the $2.69 donation. I just worked 14 hours shift in a hospital. My plan of the evening is the NLSS and stupid amounts of beer. You guys probably have no idea how much you help me on days like this, love. Thank you very much. That's really kind of you.
Nick,
Yeah.
you said the orb was just fine?
I liked it, yeah.
It's
Maybe not for you.
Straight up Fester's Quest, man.
Oh, you don't like Fester's Quest. That's bad news.
Nobody likes Fester's Quest. It's terrible.
I like it. It's by Sunsoft, one of my favorite companies. That's a joke. I don't like them.
Of it, yeah. So I gotta stand like right next to the enemy to hit them. That seems like terrible for my chances of success. Unless I get fast enough to actually run away from them.
Get magic, and then you'll be alright.
I don't have any control over it.
No, I know, but they'll give you magic eventually.
Well, it's kind of good for keeping these super slow enemies at bay, I guess. Yeah, like it works fine for this. Oh, alright. Oh no, I didn't realize they were voting on jump already. This isn't even close. Chat is like full pogo right now.
They will never not give you pogo.
It hardly seems fair.
I agree. Alright, I'm back.
You know
it's
what would be a
important
good...
that I updated because I had it crash on my last run.
There you go. You know what would be nice to add for Choice Chamber is as soon as something gets voted in, it gets taken out for the next time that particular question comes up.
Oh, yeah, it's a good idea, and then it keeps it kind of rotating and moving.
Yeah, so not every run ends up being like orb pogo.
Orb pogo. You can pogo on my orb all day.
Yeah?
Nope.
Do you spin your britches?
I don't really want to spin my britches, though.
I think you do, you know, if you want to get them clean.
Alright, so everybody can say hi now. We can actually start properly. I think everything's ready to go.
Alright. I'll race you, Nick.
Well, you're a little ahead now, but that's okay. So yeah, chat, if you watch on the right side of the screen, those are the things you can vote on. You probably already know this, but, you know, just type them right into chat, and they will become voted for. Proprietary Mr. Bean technology.
As if it wasn't hard enough to aim, now let's pogo nonstop.
Is that frame rate a little iffy for you?
No, it actually looks like really good.
It's like a little choppy or something. Maybe I'll try game capture instead.
Oh, the orb is pretty sweet for these flying enemies, actually.
It thinks this game is Shadow of Mordor.
I can't get game capture working, I just have screen region set up. How are you enjoying Mordor, by the way? Like, how far into it are you?
I did like probably 8 or so story missions, something like that.
So that's actually like halfway through the story.
What?
Yeah, there's only
Is
20.
that short? Maybe I'm exaggerating. Maybe it was more like 6. But I got far enough that I got to see a couple cinematics, and I got to kill like all the fucking orcs.
Yeah.
I killed so many orcs. I actually was over like I think a 200 kill streak at one point.
Wow.
Because I just stayed in this castle and just kept slaughtering them, and I never took any damage. They were so easy.
Yeah, one of the things that people have now started complaining about, I think we're getting to that period where, like, even though people like Mordor, I think the flaws are starting to show for a lot of people as well. Kind of the same way that shit went down with, like, Bioshock Infinite, I guess. And one of the things people are complaining about a lot is, like, the Nemesis system only really rears its useful head if you're not so good at the game. Because the more you die, the more kind of intriguing it gets. And I'm lucky enough to be not so great at those games. I guess having never played Arkham, really. I died probably like 20 or 30 times over the course of the game.
I haven't died yet.
Yeah.
I think I'm like 4 hours in, I haven't died yet.
Might be some intrigue there. Oh, good. Enemies are now tiny as well. So this whole run is just built around making enemies impossible to hit.
They're actually actively trolling you if they gave you the orb and made them tiny, because that's like, you can't do much about that.
Yeah, I figured that out when I got orb and pogo, and now it just keeps getting... At least there's no, like, when it says time to upgrade your weapon, there's nothing that's just like, remove it. You know, turn it into a wiffle bat.
The really cool stuff, though, that's in this update is, like, the bridge area. You're gonna like that. They have to actually write down words, and then you're gonna be able to, like, walk on the words.
Oh, yeah, I remember that being, like, teased in the Kickstarter way back in April, and I was like...
It doesn't work exactly the way they showed it then. It's
Okay.
like they write numbers from 1 through 10, and depending on how many corresponding numbers are near each other in terms of that number, you'll be able to reach them more easily. So if they write 1 3 times, that's 3 segments of a 1 height. But if they write 1, 10, 1, there's a big old gap there that you're not gonna be able to cross.
Oh, interesting.
You'll see it soon, anyway. So, I have a boomerang for my run.
Nice, that's cool.
First time I've seen this, I kind of like it. It actually works pretty well.
I thought boomer would be like a shotgun or something.
I thought it would be a giant fat zombie with
Well,
like,
and
bile.
there's that, right?
Yeah. Double jump. Oh wow, they're giving me the.
You're
friendly treatment over
such
here.
a. You're
I didn't
such a
ask for
lucky
this.
man.
I did the orb run on my last run, so I've already been where you were.
Yeah, but you
Orb and
liked
Pogo.
it, so it's not even really fair.
Boomerang, sweet man.
What is this, like these coin credits stuff that I'm getting? Can I redeem
You're
that
gonna
for-
reach a shop eventually.
Oh, I like it.
You're gonna be able to buy some hearts, and they do various things depending on what you buy. I recommend buying heart slots, though.
It makes a lot of sense. I'm doing pretty well so far, I gotta say.
Crits. You guys are being so kind to me in terms of drops. You're giving me all the good stuff.
All right. You got faster
kinda like
attacking.
this.
So I'm firing like non-stop orbs now. That's the second time I got faster attacking, which I think is fine.
I think the new meta here is that they want you to have the worst run possible and me to have the best run possible.
That's all right.
It's kind of funny, honestly.
Yeah, like I'm starting to get used to it. I'm pretty sure when I get like sword back, I'm not gonna be able
Ooh,
to do
baby,
anything.
a subscriber.
Star099, thank you for the subscription. Whenever someone subscribes in Choice Chamber, it should just like play Mendel's or it's Handel, isn't it? Like the
Mendel
Hallelujah.
Palace
No,
theme.
don't play Mendel Palace. Play like the Hallelujah chorus, and then have like a fresco appear in the background or something like that. Weapon magic now gets interesting. You're gonna give me lightning? Sounds like you're gonna give me lightning.
Lightning's the coolest one.
Oh,
actually,
I'm in the
so
shop.
I'd be surprised if they give you lightning. They should probably give you fire.
Vote on something nice. Oh, so they have to release something from the.
You put your foot on a button, and that's your vote, and you get to cast like one vote, and they cast like 10,000. So I don't really understand what the point is.
Nick,
Yeah,
I hit the button on the side that said
you can
X.
change it. Click on a different button.
No.
What?
No, I hit the button that says X, like goodbye shop.
Oh,
Don't hit that
why
button.
did you do that?
Don't hit that
Buy
button.
shop button is a bad button.
You got lightning. All right. Is this
Yeah,
a
you're
bridge
Zeus.
level? Oh, it's a bridge
Basically
level.
Zeus. So basically what chat wants to do to troll you is try and make the most like discordant group of numbers that they can have happen.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hey, thanks to Funny Mouth for the $1.69 donation. My daughter won't stop crying and screaming in the middle of the night. I visit... Oh, that's dark as fuck. I don't know if that was intended to be that way,
Ooh,
but
baby, a
thank you for the
subscriber.
donation. I'm not gonna finish reading that message because it got really weird.
Donkey Saw 69, thank you for the subscription. I've got to tell you, that disjointed bridge was a pleasure to cross with Pogo.
Now, if you just don't have the ability to jump high enough, I think they can actually screw you on the bridge.
Yeah.
If they just put all of them 10, like, you just can't reach it.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate.
Faster attacking, I needed that.
Dude, I don't even know how this lightning's working, but it seems pretty dope. I'm actually feeling like I'm the strongest character right now. Oh, you can't see right now. I gotta move my face cam a little bit, like reduce it, because we got 3 polls going at the same time. Sounds like your mother's birthday party.
Yeah. She likes sex with many people.
Faster attacking again. 53% of you voted for faster attacking. The only time there's ever been consensus in Twitch chat.
Next thing he needs to add is, like, emote support.
That would
So that
be
way when
sweet.
people write salt enough times, like, it would actually do something in the game. There's a secret code that you can type in chat, and I don't remember what it is, but it clears out, like, a bunch of the enemies.
Oh, really?
It might be fist or something. If everybody writes the same word, like, it actually makes a big hand, like, come up and punch everybody at the same time.
Please fist me, chat.
Ooh, baby,
It might
a
have been fist.
subscriber.
50 inches. I think that is it. 50 inches. Either way, up down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. I'm pretty close to dying, Nick.
Yeah, I'm actually at 1 heart myself because I went to freaking read this message and then I got hit twice. Alright, I really like this heart. I mean, I guess I could really use any of them, but... more hearts are always better.
Oh, 2 chests. You got 10
you can't-
hearts?
You can't fist me when I'm on the shop. That doesn't help anything.
Sticky floors. How does that even?
Let's have a drink break here while we vote for what's gonna drop on my shop.
I kind of don't understand. Orb is real good for taking out, you know, those like...
Oh, the fist went through.
Yeah? Did it clear the
Thanks
enemies?
for wasting the fist on the damn shop where there's no enemies.
Oh, yes! My fist went through too, Nick. Went through the enemies' faces. This has become a lot more dynamic since we played it last.
Yes, sir. I still think it has a ton of potential. I think it's not quite there yet, but it's still, you know, getting better every time I play it.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It's been like 6 months. It's freaking cat hair, man. All right. Tiny enemies again. Rooms now go down. 51%, sorry, voted for this. All right, fantastic. Now I gotta aim down.
Enemies can be cold-hearted. What's the ice mod?
What am I supposed to do about this whole hockey?
Oh, it's for my weapon. I thought you were saying that the enemies were going to be like ice-based. I'm okay with that. I hope they start dropping some hearts for me, though.
It's gonna be a real problem.
Really will.
I can't see myself living too much longer.
I got pretty damn far in my run before it crashed. I think it was up in like the 50-somethings.
There was a heart on the screen.
You had a heart on.
There's a heart on the screen,
Oh, okay.
and I blew it. All right.
You blew that heart on.
Why do I still have orb? Oh, do you just respawn with like the same weapon you have?
I'm not sure. I've never died. Not even kidding. Like, since this
big
version
shot.
came out, I haven't died yet.
Maybe if chat would vote you something that's not like the most powerful upgrade in the game, we could see that happen.
Oh, want some hearts? 1, 10, or 0. If you guys hook me up here, I'll actually be able to live a lot longer. What? There's a spiky heart that damages you? What the hell is this?
Did you take it?
I didn't realize it damaged me until I took it, but I lived because I just got another one right beforehand.
It's your poison mushroom, man.
That is conspicuous.
All right.
Time to upgrade that weapon. How about some strength?
Yeah?
Honestly, all of these are
Maybe you
good.
could give him speed and tiny, and rooms go down.
Well, speed is fine, too. I have ice, so it's alright.
Well, I mean, there's just like no bad thing for upgrade your weapon, I think.
Yeah. Dude, I wish they made like a Super Metroid game like this. Husky enemies.
Where chat
People vote
could-
on like what happens as you play.
I think I hope this catches on because I think it would be super cool to see integration like this in more like
Isaac.
roguelike-ish games. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was my other example. I think last time I streamed this, I said this would be freaking sweet in Isaac.
If like people could vote for an item to be in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Like given 3 choices or something, and then like that's your item room
Yeah.
for that floor.
I like it. I got boomerang. Well, I have a tendency to think that people would probably just try to give you the worst item ever. But maybe I just don't have a lot of faith in people. By the way, thank you, Chad. I appreciate boomerang. It's a new weapon. And I appreciate double jump. A lot better than pogo, in my opinion.
They're trying to fist again. The fist is used up, guys.
Where do you
fisted
see
me
that?
already? What?
Do you just get like 1 fist per run?
I think so.
Okay.
They used it in my shop where it didn't help anything.
Don't give him any ideas, man.
Icy floor. Oh, you gave me 10 hearts. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, you got stronger. This is exciting.
And I got stronger too. I think you can set it so mods can send you game messages. Yeah, I actually had it set that way, and they wouldn't go away. So they stayed on, on screen for the entire run. And I didn't like that.
Don't take this the wrong way, but what would be the point of that?
It was so if like something important happens in chat, since you kind of can't look at it since it's all just voting.
Okay. Can you throw the boomerang like upwards at an angle
Yes, sir.
while jumping?
I think I just did that, yeah. Ugh, Rain Kitty says sorry. Thanks. Now it's gonna be on the screen forever.
Maybe that's changed in the new update.
Maybe.
All right, we got no poles. Let's see what our enemy is.
It's fading out. Yes, it
Yeah.
is changed.
Husky enemies. Husky means stronger.
I just thought it meant bigger, but yeah, it probably does mean stronger and bigger. Honestly, the size doesn't really matter once it's not small.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Size doesn't matter once it's not small. The Broccoli Smile story?
Smile story, yeah.
I'm just steamrolling people now. I'm gonna get to room... What's the record? It's probably like 7, right?
My record is probably like 50-something.
50, alright. We're gonna go for 100 here.
You can get warps, though, so you can kind of cheat.
Just take the world record and double it, and that's where I think that will be.
Rooms go up now, okay.
That's bad.
Rooms are bigger. I don't mind. I can deal with the platforming stuff. Oh, we got another bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, they want to change my jump. Don't change my jump. Oh, I hate the platform at the beginning of the bridge where I can't hit the flyer. There it
Oh
is.
my god, there's like so many 10s right at the top here. That's alright.
Guys, you really don't need to send me messages. I know you're mods. It's okay.
You gotta assert your dominance, man. Not you, the mods.
I can't ban the mods for modding things.
Dude, I ban Josh all the time.
Oh, yeah, I guess I
He
can.
deserves it every single time, too. This boomerang's pretty good, man.
Are you really gonna give me Pogo?
Oh, here we go. It's time to complain about Pogo, I guess.
It's alright, I can handle Pogo. I'm just saying, like, I thought the meta was we were gonna do good stuff on mine and bad stuff on yours, but maybe not.
No, I'm in the zone now. I got some good stuff going on.
The auto zone or the fuck zone?
They're both good. I think I appreciate it. I think speed is like the worst thing for a boomerang.
Speed is key.
I
Comes
think
from the
it's-
power bottom.
I think it's a terrible thing for a boomerang, though. Come on.
You
Vote
like your-
on something nice.
Ooh, baby, a
Hey,
subscriber.
Olimo69, thank you for the subscription.
Look at me. Got Pogo jump.
Oh, I can see the votes going up. We got Diamond and Slot are both in heated contention here.
Hey, we got a warp zone coming up. How many rooms do you want me to go? We got 1, 5, or 10. Keeping in mind 10 will actually be a substantial spike in difficulty. And tedium to some extent. You start ending up fighting the same dudes like so many times per room.
What does a Diamond Heart do, Nick?
It was a little... Actually, you know what? I don't even know. Before I start speculating, I don't think I know.
All right. I'm pretty sure the Fire Heart that I got makes it so that you do damage to enemies.
Okay.
When you get hit. Oh, we're so close to the end, and I think Slot's gonna win. It's 1 vote away. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Seems cruel if they don't give you the slot.
Well, Diamond Heart, I don't know. It might be sweet. Rooms are now
Yeah,
smaller.
but you could have an extra heart capacity, which is sweet.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want that?
Not wrong. Oh, Fiery Boomerang seems pretty good.
You do know, right, that when you have Pogo, you can actually hit jump and stop
I'm aware,
Pogoing?
yeah.
Okay. I don't think Josh knew that when we played it last time.
He was the only one who liked it, too. It was a weird kind of coincidence.
I think I liked it.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think he did. Oh, yeah.
I don't like these demon poles, though. Do you like the demon poles?
I'm not going to answer that question with a straight face. Do you like the
Dead.
demon poles?
No, they show up all the time right in my face.
Yeah?
We're 10 rooms, 73%. Thanks, guys.
Isn't that bad, though?
High enemies. Well, it gets me further, so now I am further ahead of you, maybe.
Are these floors
Rooms
sticky?
Flaming.
This floor seems real sticky-like.
I'm on room 27 now. What are you
Wow.
at?
I'm on 11.
And I started like 5 minutes after you, too.
Yeah, well, I died, so...
Oh, yeah.
That evens the playing field pretty substantially. Alright, I made it one more room before the floor probably is going to end up being spiky. If you're watching Mike, the developer Michael, I don't know if you're a Mike guy or a Michael guy, you should definitely make it so the in-game currency can be used to redeem for real prizes. I'm not sure what kind of a strain that might put on your budget, but, you know, maybe if you got like 100,000 in-game credits, you could buy like a car or something. That would be sweet.
What about just whatever you have left over when you die can be used to make sort of meta purchases to help your character at the beginning of a new run?
Yeah, I could see that. Or how about, like, there's an in-game store, and yeah, whatever your, like, surplus is, you can use that to buy items that add to the pool. So instead of starting...
Oh, yeah, like unlocks new options that could show up. That's better. I like yours better.
I'm glad to hear it.
And thank you very much to Macho Man Randy Sanchez for the subscription. Welcome to the quarry, and I like your name very much.
Yeah, so if you played the game a lot, you'd have an advantage over, like, other people.
Well, it doesn't have to be an advantage, but it could just be, like, more diversity. So
Well, I mean
sort of
an
like
advantage in viewership.
Oh, okay.
So, like, if some scumbag comes in and you're, like, the best choice chamber player in the world, all of a
the
sudden...
new guy just doesn't have anything unlocked. Nobody wants to watch him.
Nick,
Yeah?
what the fuck do I do about these spikes on the ground?
Spikes on the ground, spikes on the ground. Looking like a fool with the spikes on the ground.
Yeah, I remember that guy. Hat
Oh,
turned
slow.
sideways.
69. Just subscribe. Thank you very much, Olimo. Turn sideways, looking like a fool.
Hi, enemies. Rooms now go up. You got 10 hearts. That's pretty solid. 74% of people voted for 10 hearts. That's awesome. I appreciate that a lot.
It does give you the warm fuzzies sometimes when they do that for you.
It does.
They're looking out for your run. Make sure
Oh,
you
good.
say,
So the bridge is spiky now.
shit, man. I haven't even seen that yet. Kind of excited about that.
Hey, they actually kept the bridge low there. I appreciate that. Rooms are now smaller. Smaller, higher, and they go up.
They wrecked me. Oh, the pogo killed me.
Yes!
I forgot to not hold jump, and then I fell into a pit and died in the most anticlimactic way ever. I was pressured by trying to get the heart before it fell off the screen.
That's what you get for being a pogo apologist.
Yeah, I guess.
It's the
Wreck,
troll option, man.
But rip, GG, to earn, rip.
There should be like a cemetery screen at the end. Where like all of their like cocky like trash talk shows up. It's like, we got you.
They did get me. Well, they do get to say all those things that I just said.
Yeah?
So close. You run.
Where do they say that? Like on the hello screen?
No, when you die, like it says game over, and then on the right it says you can say GG or
Oh,
all of
that's
those
cool.
things.
All right.
So they just spam your screen for a
That
while.
was
which is
such a
nice.
good idea that it had already been
Already
thought of.
implemented it. Yep.
Get out of here, you freaking flying scumlords!
All right, what are you gonna give me this time for a weapon?
Hopefully not flying enemies. It's like absolute horseshit.
Is that a weapon? Flying enemies?
I'm just like, at some point, I hope they don't give it to you. Or maybe I hope they do, because it's getting real tricky. Yeah, there we go. There's another life down the drain.
Usually X is the one that does the giving of it. Why don't I have a beach ball?
I don't understand how these spikes work. So when you press the jump button, spikes go out. Okay. And when you land, they come in.
Yeah, it's rough when you have pogo too, because you have to do some weird mental gymnastics to remember which way to make what happen.
I believe it, yeah, even with double jump. I think double jump is actually making it easier, but I'm just now realizing it.
Oh, I don't have to wait there.
Oh, high jump. No double jump anymore, but high jump. Warp 10 rooms. Husky enemies, but only 1 HP.
Okay, so on your second run, you already have the last weapon you had, but they're gonna room, so you can actually just walk ahead. I didn't realize that.
I'm dead. I died on room 27. That's okay.
It says my best is 37, but I didn't remember getting that far. Oh, maybe that was the prior one. I got a sword this time. That's cool.
I'll wait for the first weapon to come in so we can get rid of this boomerang.
You can walk right out and just keep going.
Yes, I know.
Oh, okay.
I'd rather get a new weapon, though. This cat hair, man!
You gotta get one of those, like,
Don't
air
even
things.
tell me about the air ionizer.
It'll suck all the cat hair right out of your air.
That's
You'll be so
absolute
happy.
horseshit. If I have an air ionizer, it'll have conflagration with my magnetic bracelet, and all my internal chi will run the opposite way, and my fucking head will explode.
Okay, I didn't consider your internal chi, so maybe you should look out for yourself on that front.
You have
but
no idea how full of toxins I would be if you reversed the polarity on my magnetic bracelet.
I do have an idea, actually, and it would be very high degree of poisons and toxins.
I already had to go through such feng shui optimization to get my magnetic bracelet and my chi anklet working in, you know, synergy with one another.
You might want to get your thetans audited also, then.
I don't buy into that Scientology bullshit, Nick. I'm talking about real hard science here.
All right, well, I mean, it's all science, right? So whatever works for you, then.
50-50. It's either true or it isn't. I got the Donkey Kong hammer. Does
this guy think he is Mario?
It's gonna be a choice chamber kill screen coming up if you're interested.
I hope this gets sponsorship from Twin Galaxies.
I hope it gets sponsorship from Denny's.
Why?
I want to see how Jeremy the Silent Assassin Armstrong could handle this.
Oh, right. I forgot they did that whole Space Invaders thing, right? Or asteroids or whatever. I forgot what it was.
Very different.
I didn't remember. That's all. I'm just jumping over and over again like I have Pogo.
Keeping your APM high.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing it. No reason at all.
Hammer's alright.
Spiked Heart does look like Majora's Mask, I agree. Quite a bit, honestly, it does.
It's crushing enemies pretty well.
Can you guys give me that ability that I can hurt enemies by standing on top of them? Because I like that.
Was that like a Goomba Stomper?
I don't know what it is, but I've had it before and I liked it.
What's your preferred method of using hammer, Nick?
Hammer time? I don't know. What are the options?
You got jumping hammer and stationary hammer.
Jumping hammer every time.
Does like half as much damage, it seems, but...
Yeah, but you're jumping, so you're obviously getting more done.
And it goes a lot faster, too. You got pogo jump. Alright, well, I guess jumping hammer it is. There we go.
I love that chat's like, when do we waste the fist? Like, how far into the run should we waste it?
I hope that the game becomes difficult enough that the only way to beat it or get super far is to actually have chat integration. That's something that I think, you know, maybe people will have like different opinions on. But I think it would be cool.
I don't see a downside to that.
I think it would be cool if you actually had to like facilitate good interaction with the chat to make it work. Oh, well, thanks a lot for mentioning that, Nick. Here comes the fist on bridge level.
There you go. I actually was saying the same thing. Like, honestly, I think the best and most emergent parts of gameplay in this are stuff like the bridge, and I wish there was more of that to break up the combat, because the combat gets a little tedious when you have too many rooms of it.
Yeah, I could see that.
If it was like a 40-60 split, that would be cool with me. In either direction, honestly.
Well, I don't think his bridge is being made, man. I think I might have broken the game a little.
I wonder if they'll just not help you, like if you don't type in.
Oh, people are saying numbers. I just don't think it's making the bridge.
Are they saying 10? Maybe it's off the top.
No, there's people saying numbers that are, you know, doable.
I think they're saying RIP, which is actually the number that you might be experiencing right now.
The fist showed up.
Oh, good.
What if I die?
Maybe the fist broke it.
I think it's possible the fist might have broken it.
Actually, I think I might remember. Maybe I died, or when my game crashed last, it was also on a bridge level.
Oh, I clicked the button to end the voting. How did I do that? It's on the other side of the screen, isn't it?
The fist broke NL's bridge. Thanks, Nick. You're welcome.
Those RIPs are pretty good, actually. All right, let's do this for real this time, chat. I'm ready. I'm going to use the hammer for a little while here. Get started.
Don't do the fist on my shop.
You can't tell people that, Nick. They're gonna do it.
No, they're not gonna do it. They like what I'm doing here. Give me the slot, please. I need the slot. Yeah.
I know what you're saying. We all
Picking
need
up
the
what
slot.
I'm putting down. Can we, why does this vote take this long? Can I step on the X and then it gives me what I asked for?
Just, I don't think so. I'd be careful with that.
I
think
just want to get the slot now.
you could, you know, change in your settings the amount of time for the votes.
Oh, it's the same amount of time for this? Okay. I thought it had its own world for this.
As we were talking about it earlier, I beat Shadows of Mordor the other day.
Right?
I think it was Monday night, actually.
Kill some orcs.